Delilah wewe, Jezebel wewe, kai wega ta wega thutha wa Wanja Nyarari guikirio Ciugo agitwo white woman mutarani wa ihiko na ndari na giake riu nake ni acokeirie mugwi wa utuku o hau uragiukiire Wanja aheanite karugano ka mundu muka etite ritwa Delilah na Jezebel agatariria uria ahenereirie mutungatiri mwamure uria Wanja etite muru wa nyina uria wokire kuharagania ihiko igiri iria brother ari nacio o ginya riria akuukire hakiri akiona ati ni ohetwo na mahinya ma usaitani ni Jezebel ni undu wa kurega guciara kana nake. Wanja akiuga ati ona riu noguo Jezebel ekite muratawe ukoragwo na kiremba. Akauga ati Jezebel no amenete muru wa nyina akuma nda imwe ati tondu ni aregire kugwatanira nake mahinya-ini macio manduma maria mutungatiri ekurire thutha wa guitiririo maguta ni mubichofu Harrison Ng'ang'a ati Jezebel ona ni augire ati uria ukuiguithia mutungatiri nginya amucokerere ri ati ekuriho ciringi igina igi ndora njara itanaganda 3 million Kenya shillings milioni ithatu hwa amu atiganirio ni andu othe nginya aciari ake ona gutirokanwo akihuthira muhiki umwe uria wamuhenirie ati mutungatiri ni etikira agituma arute koiro akioha nda ya mundurume ungi ena mubango wa kuigirira mutungatiri ati ni yake. Haya, mama wa USA muini we gatu my fellow theologian ugwitwo Kariuki wa Mugori ni arekereirie video ya rwimbo rwake rwa mbere rwitagwo akihonokia ndi mutungatire ruria araumire o America aroka gucutira video guku Kenya. Haya, ndugiuke o riwe haha YouTube channel-ini yake itagwo Kariuki wa Mugo official Karish wirorere usubscribe ushare na commenti na icio ingi cihori ona cio wirorere we Kariki wa githaka we tuthie na mbere. Indi mutungatiri atindire kanitha akihoya muthenya ucio nake Jezebel aroraga geti-ini one kana ni eguka o akimenyaga mbegu iria atendaga imwiri. Riu Wanja akauga ati muico ekorire ni akiohire nda atekwendaga u ati ona no korwo uritu ucio uramurakaria taki. Wanja akongerera ati Delilah ucio e bururi-ini wa ugeni akiurura na ihu riu no akamukania akimwira ati ona ageria mahinya mariku ndekuhotana amu Wanja amui ja na thiini na akauga ati mageria ma Delilah kumugura na kumwikirithia billboard-ini matigukinyanira amu nguku cia Wanja iriaga irio nyingi gukira ngiri icio 300 cia kumwikirithia billboard. Igwa konana ngai wa iguru we riu gutiramenyeka Delilah no kana brother uyu uretwo mutungatiri no ithui tutikiwi no. Indi Wanja arandikire atiriri Wanja arandikire ati natoka studio napata episode 2 even after putting down my tools I will tell you the truth today why a pregnant woman hates my existence. Ama nisubiria zae indi ababeketa. Wanja arandikire na you ati let me lay a foundation before you said your missiles. My brother and I go a long way back from 2007. I have known him through seasons of nothing and through seasons of plenty. He introduced me to his wife and I became her #1 supporter. My USA sister can attest that I defended her fiercely, even fighting alongside her against against the new woman, now the current wife, during the Sahara battles of dark life to protect my sister who is now thriving in the USA. All through I disowned my brother in defense of my sister, yet it was my brother who had introduced her to me. Later, my sister and the incumbent wife made peace, a reconciliation that was visible to all who cared to see. I even confirmed this with her directly. She told me she had made peace, and now that she is married, she did not wish to spoil anything further. What was I to do? I called my brother and told him, now you can formally introduce me to your wife. He did during COVID, and funnily enough, she was even receiving greens from my farm. I had no choice but to support my new sister-in-law and her handsome son. I took my brother for lunch and pleaded with him, please don't ever make this mistake again. You are getting older and you need a stable family. The whole family has faith in you. This is your second chance to make it right. Don't let us down. He understood, but alas, the spirit of Jezebel arose. A woman with the spirit of Delilah came from nowhere. I cursed the day Delilah met my brother. A once beautiful family was invaded like a locust swarm descending on a plantation. When rumors began, I called my brother. He denied everything, but my brother knows I am no nonsense. When the first remarried without my approval, I stayed silent for a long time until our USA sister accepted the marriage. Then I made peace. My brother knows that if he ever dared to cross certain lines again, I would simply walk away. Eventually, he confessed, I need prayers, serious prayers. I want this Delilah out of my life. I want to amend my life. I want to serve God in truth. I cannot betray my beautiful family. This Delilah has some evil powers against me, and you, yes, you know this truth very well. You were once best friends with Kabiti. We know the dark things you did to my brother when he refused to sire children with you. You manipulated him into going to your family home, where you brainwashed him, lied to your parents, and subjected him to spiritual bondage, just like your friend with the turban wrapped victim. But thank God for the anointing oil of true servants like Bishop Harrison Ngangam. Through divine intervention, my brother's eyes were opened and he saw the devil standing before him. You never healed. You still burn with bitterness. You hate your own brother because he refused to participate in your dirty spiritual dealings of getting powers for business to thrive. That young man, if you watch their live streaming, he prays so hard in truth and in spirit. He knows he's dealing with evil marine spirits. You wanted to bind him, control him, and when you realized he was slipping away, you said openly, I will finish you. You act like a small goddess. You wanted to buy your way back into my brother's life. You sent Habakkuk himself, the one you sent on this errand to get my brother back. It failed. You got disappointed. You promised him brand ambassador and he get you back. My brother, your messenger went to my brother and pleaded with him, but again rejected. He told him he's not hurting his family any day, any time. I hope Habakkuk will someday wake up, and when he does, he will hate you forever once he realizes what you made him part of. Your entire family has distanced themselves from you, including your own parents. Remember Nakuru, you even had to invite your aunt to cover your shame when when you were hiding certain truths. Your biological parents don't support your evil deeds. They are tired of your disrespect. It is my way or the highway. You called Wairimu and begged her to lie about my brother, but she refused and defended my brother, who had made a decision not to ever abandon his family for your evil schemes. You paid bloggers to defame him. You even said in an audio recording that you would disturb him just because he was happy and with his life and supporting someone else's dreams. You gave Habakkuk money to go pay dowry for Kabiti, and yet you turn around and slander Trizam, the woman who nearly took her own life. You befriended after branding you a wash criminal, and yes, you know very well about your involvement in that dirty game. When no one could bring my brother back to you, to your cold dirty heart, you nagged everyone. Whoever brings Ben back will get 3 million. Or your comrades started benchmarking to get my brother back to your hands. You even plotted with one woman to pretend and lure him back. I have never and will never pay a man to be with me like you shamelessly do. I'm not a hoe like you. The woman you sent told you she had convinced my brother to come. You quickly removed your coil even before you heal. You believed the woman's words and you went ahead of your evil plans, paid to strip naked before another man, got pregnant, and then waited for my brother to come so you could trap him with that pregnancy. But thank God that day he was advised to spend the whole day in church praying. You waited in vain, and this is your greatest pain and bitterness. I can imagine. You annoyed in your room with someone else's sperms in your body, peeping on your window, waiting to see my brother's headlights and hooting at your gate. You were plotting to fix my brother with a child that wasn't his, just like you trapped him before to build you a house. Now you are walking with a fetus you regret having cause you wanted it to be my brother's. I hear you crying and regretting. Take care of it. Maybe it will be the one to teach you in future simple life skills to respect your dignity. Don't hate on an innocent child that you tried to get rid of and it refused to come out. Truth is, you are an opportunist. That's why you hijacked Jesus' brand using your pawn Habakkuk and paying that MC to put your banner right where the camera was filming. How evil you are. You want Triza to be fired by her brands, by your sabotage. But let me tell you something. Evil will never prevail. Your days are numbered, just as Miriam was punished for opposing Moses, so too will you face divine justice. And I can tell you that I know you inside and out. You think you are clever, but I know everything about you, even your so-called businesses. I am like David. I have cut a piece of your robe. While you thought you were still in control, you will hate me forever. You attempted with your bloggers thinking you will bring me down. What did you get? Zero. Today, as you move around with your fetus in China, I assure you no evil voodoo will you pay that will be powerful to take my brother back to your hands. He is happy with his wife and family and the church. Your evil plans were not powerful than the anointing Bishop Harrison declared. that day over my brother's life, and if you listened to his preaching, he warned him about you. And you know, the saddest part is that you know all I have written is nothing but the truth. My brother has one wife, Furaha, and 2 children, and 1 daughter from USA. Sister, you can't swallow the bitter pill of trying to use my USA sister that you are revenging for her. Shame on you. Who asked your revenge assistance? You will never sire him, that kid you wanted. Mark my words, the clock is ticking. God is not your toy to toy with. Leave married men alone, especially the anointed ones. Those are the Davids of today. Don't seduce married men. A woman should be pursued, not you pursuing men and buying them off to lay with them. Amazing grace saved my brother. He was a wretch, but now God redeemed him. He was blind and now he sees. Move on, you wicked woman. Na Nyarari arakiandikate, for your information, you cannot buy me with a billboard. You had no shame to send your protocol 1 to ask if I want to be put on a billboard for 300k. Do you know how much my chicken eat on a weekly basis? I made my first money as a young white woman selling my smile, not holding plastic screen protectors. I am not your type to be paraded on billboards to buy fake loyalty. If I am far past being placed on posters for cheap validation, I earned my respect with dignity, not desperation. Respect that I pray your fetus will come with extra brains for you. Good night, my team. German Shepherd. Na thutha wa maundu macio mothe Damaris niakĩandĩkire atĩ God used Goliath to position David for the throne. Your giants are not meant to defeat you, they are meant to promote you. They are not roadblock, but you are stepping stone. Good night on this side from Pastor Damam, huyu akiachilia speech huwa habishani au kurudia, anaacha umeditate na uwike online siku mzima for sympathy. Na mwona mundu uroka China mumutume mahiga ciana ni ihutire guku. Haya tukiuga ati ithuĩ Gerifotera ceceni ya Mũceneneko kuma hathini wa YouTube. Gĩkũria na gĩtĩo tukia wa subscribe, share na comment kenda wa video ino, na ndukariganĩrwo ni gũtũrũmĩrĩra thĩinĩ wa TikTok na Facebook. Mũceneneko ni njĩtagwo Mũceneneki wĩgatũ.